Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's something a little bit different for you today. It's this. It is a Vauxhall Corsa Comfort 1 litre, and I have just bought it, but there's a little bit of a cheat behind it. It belonged to Mum. So as you know, on the channel we've got the new Hyundai i10, and if you haven't seen that video, then please check that out. That is on the channel now. Mum has had this car from nearly new, is the honest answer. Bought in 2004. This is a 2002 Vauxhall Corsa Comfort. It's the Corsa C, and I'm sure if you was to head to any McDonald's car park in the late 90s and early 2000s, you'd have seen quite a few of these sat in the car park, and actually there's still quite a few of them out and about on the roads today. So we're out at Mum and Dad's, different change of setting because I'm just about to drive her home. But we'll take a look round, have a look at a few interesting features of this model, and we'll also talk about its history. So as you know, Dad in the motor trade picked this up 2004 for Mum, and she's had it ever since, and it's been a reliable little workhorse for her. And I'm sure you can see just by looking at the bonnet and the roof that we're suffering with a little bit of cosmetic damage, but aside from that and the usual timing belt issues and a little bit of rot here and there on the subframe, actually, surprisingly, a very good little car. So let's take a look round it quick, have a look round one in case you've never seen one, and we'll talk about the features and bits and pieces on the channel today. So, full disclosure then, back in 2006, I got myself a moped, and I lost control of it once, and dropped the moped straight on Mum's car. So this crease here in the wing, I did that. It's been there ever since. A little bit of history of the car, I suppose, and it's lived to tell the tale. We never got it popped out. So that's my issue. So the Corsa Comfort, Corsa C, 1 litre engine, petrol, manual with air conditioning. That's why it's the Comfort model, don't you know. Inside then, still got some of Mum's bits and pieces, but relatively actually quite good condition. And growing up thinking, I hate these, I've now got a little bit of a newfound love for them. One thing I didn't like about them is this, the scratchy, horrible plastic dashboard, and I used to absolutely hate it. Taking a look then, these look like Renault floor mats actually. I don't think they're Vauxhall ones. Yeah, I think they're Renault floor mats. We've got in here, what we got? We've got some face masks because of COVID, you know. We've got quite a deep glove box. That's very deep. All the documentation and bits and pieces for the car, that's all in here, nice to keep with it. You get your pen holder, your card holder, and your little cup holder there as well. You're not going to get your Mackie D's coffee in there though, are you? Coming across to the centre console, we have got a tape deck. Car 2004, yes, that is the tape deck there. You could replace it with the CD model. Mum obviously wasn't too bothered, so she's kept the tape deck in there. We've got the climate control system here. Normal 1, 2, 3, 4 blower, but you have got the air conditioning. Gear gator then, looking a bit worse for wear. It's neither use nor ornament, is it? It's got that fake vinyl PVC stuff on it. We'll get a new one of those to put on there. Same with the handbrake gator as well. I'm sure I can find something like that. The seats, overall, very good condition. They just need a good clean and a brush spin and an extract on there. And I would be interested to see sort of 15 years of grime and stuff that comes out of there. But yeah, very interesting to see the seats. That hardly been sat in the passenger and the rear here. Coming across then to the rear. Door card's a little bit frayed. Didn't know about that actually, I've just spotted that. All cars of a certain era do that, don't they? They're just sort of tight and then they come loose. We've got door pockets here, and looking at the back seats as well, we have got the 60-40 split. Mum's stuff in the boot as well. We'll have a look at that in a minute, with anchoring points as well. These anchoring points at the back are quite useful, and you know, these backs of seats often tell a story, don't they? If you look at these black plastic metal painted seats, and they can often tell a story. They're not rotten, there's a few scuffs and bits and pieces, rattle can in half an hour, isn't it, to sort that out. Close that up on there. Let's take a look in the boot, and we've just seen that it's full of rubbish. Actually, the rear of the car looks quite nice. Still wearing its original number plates of Troops from Lincoln Road in Leadenham. No dealer sticker though, as you know I'm a fan of dealer stickers. We've got rear speakers in the back here and here, nothing in the parcel shelf. Parcel shelf actually very good. I would assume that Corsas of a certain ilk have probably had the parcel shelves demolished, cut up with 12-inch speakers put in, but actually nice to see that. What do we got in the back? We've got some straps and bits and pieces. Mum's walking stick, she'll kill me for showing you that. And let's have a look under here. We've got clips and trims and bits and pieces and a spare wheel. I'm not going to take it all out now because it has got Mum's bits and pieces in there, but spare wheel in the boot. Right, coming across this side, I did notice got a bit of a hole in here. I'm not going to poke too much, but I have got a hole in the fuel filler cap there, and I think Dad's done a little bit of repair work at some point in its life. Unleaded petrol, as we say. Coming across to the passengers rear here, lovely these seats, they are very nice actually. Again 60/40 fold down, give that a good push. Right, quick look then at the driver's cockpit. You've got your automatic, sorry, not automatic lights, you've got your lights here, fog light switch, and your usual bits and pieces up and down there. We have got controls actually, I didn't realise we'd got this. Controls, audio controls on the steering wheel, the horn as usual, and not covering too many miles, 87,068 miles from new. Barely run in, right? Yeah, let's go around and open the bonnet and have a look under there before starting it up and ending the video. As I say, it's just a quick video really, just to document it for the channel and show you guys something that we're going to be adding to the collection and working on. Right, so we've got the bonnet open now, and first thing we can see obviously is the Vauxhall 1 litre Ecotec petrol engine. Good condition, and taking a look at everything else under the bonnet, and we've got no crust or rust or anything like that. Has been quite well looked after. And I'm sure some of you will be asking about the paint and why it's flaked. We'll talk about that in a minute. But under the hood then we've obviously got the airbox, got the engine, got the radiator, dipstick here, washer bottle here. It's got some purple coolant, not purple coolant, purple screen wash in there. Beep to you too. Top mounts. We've got the air conditioning pump and bits and pieces under there, and little tiny little battery actually under this little scuttle panel. It looks like you've got quite an area here, which I don't know, is that a battery slider? Can we put a bigger battery in here? Should it have a bigger battery? I don't know, we'll have to have a look at that. But overall, engine bay looking quite usable and serviceable. So we'll start her up and you can hear the timing chain. Yes, insert usual joke. We'll just start her up there. We'll make sure she's out of gear, yes. And start her up. We got a little chitter, but overall the Ecotec engine doing quite a good job there, I suppose. You know, I know it's a bit of a cheat because £50, I think I'm paying Mum for the petrol that's in the tank, and it doesn't really count when you're buying it from family, does it? But overall, I think quite a good little car, good little buy. We'll shut the doors and we'll have a look at this paintwork then and talk about future plans. So the intention is to keep it for the interim time. Mrs. John Coupland had one of these as her first car. It was a Y-Reg and it was like a salmony pink colour, and the number plate was Why Cry. Well, why cry? Well, probably because someone wrote it off at some point. The only issue with this that I can see, the main issue, aside from leaving in sentimental things such as the big dint in this wing, and we need to address it, is this paintwork on the roof. And the reason that it's happened, in my opinion, is it's been outside all its life. It lives on the front of the drive. It lived on the front drive at our previous house, and it's just got sunbaked. You can see the interior is nice and looked after. A little bit of wear on the driver's bolster, but it's the sun. The sun has killed it. We'll close the bonnet and have a little bit of a wrap up and a chat. So there it is, the final walk around and views and plans about what we may or may not do with it. First thing, we might just leave it. I might just enjoy it, put a couple of new tyres on it, and do a little bit of work here and there, get it through an MOT, and enjoy it and use it and keep it for, no, not sentimental value, but just because they are a dying breed, I suppose. And it would be nice to keep it going. Mum has got her new Hyundai, as you can see, and as we covered in a video. So this is not getting used, but overall it's in usable condition. Mechanically fantastic. As I say, cosmetically we need to address a few issues. This bonnet being the one, and the roof line as well. I might wrap it, I might spray it, we might scrap the car, who knows. As I say, I just wanted to do a little bit of a walk around video of the car to show you guys it and talk you through it and give it a little bit of a brief history of it. If you've enjoyed the video, then please like and subscribe. Follow me on the Twitter, it's at John Coupland, all one word. If you're on the socials, people are out and about on their Ducatis, very nice. It's a lovely bank holiday weekend here for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Think of that what you will, but I'm enjoying being off from work. Let me know, what would you do with it? Keep, sell, scrap, restore, enjoy. Maybe you fancy it. Maybe you say, John, I've always wanted a Corsa Comfort C. Throw a few £100 my way and you can have it if you want. Let me know. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down below if you want to say anything. And as I say, follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram. It's at John Coupland, all one word. And I'll bring you some more updated videos, hopefully very soon. Thank you.